You already know what this is on the lockout. Let me tell you why on Rikers Island, the ignorance of putting in work and all that, right? We understand all that, right? We all went through that, right? When people be like, yo, I put in work and all that, right? All right, so have a million other dudes, right? But when dudes ask me like, yo, boy, you still be putting in work? Yeah, bro, I put in a lot of work. It's tremendous work, right? But today, the type of work I put in is a whole lot different. Like in 2021, if you still looking at it like you putting in work for your gang, for your peoples, for whatever your cause is, right? Because a lot of us don't even have a cause. Like, don't even know why you was putting in that work. All you was trying to do was fit in, right? The need to belong. And it's cool. I guess being a ignorant youngin', I went through the same thing. But today, putting in work, I put in work everywhere, anywhere I want to. Never shook, right? A lot of people are shook to put in the type of work that a lot of us are putting in today. You see, the type of work I've been putting in is working for the peoples and for myself to become a better human being. Facts. So when I make content or when I'm showing another fellow human being how he could do the same thing, I go back home or when I go to bed, I'll be like, work well put in. That's putting in work. So my way of thinking has evolved, right? Although things could seem very ignorant at times, right? Because check it out. This is a prime example. And I did this intentionally. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I put up a 48-second video, bro. A 48-second video, my guy, which is called Shorts now on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are aware of it. And I've been talking about shorts and the coming of shorts for a very long time. And how they was using it first in India. And then it was going to come, over to other creators. And in the beginning, we were all using the ones that figured it out. We was using hashtag shorts. And now they got the shorts feature on your phone. And I told you that was going to happen. We never lie over here. We try to stay up with what's happening, right? So with that being said, I put up a 48-second video, my guy. 48 seconds. Could you believe that video right now almost has 50-something thousand views? Right? Follow what I'm saying, please. Stay with me, bro. Please, don't not go nowhere. Listen up. What I'm saying is I'm gonna try to make it all make sense in a second, bro. Right? 48 seconds of a video, bro, I put up. So now this video is up 48 seconds. It's of me outside in front of a building with a few, the media or other people that are not aware of everything in life to its fullest because they're not involved will consider a gang. We ganging, we outside. A few of us, the rest of the people were down the block, which was Kings and Bloods and all. And I was just trying to show you that video. It's from a while, not too far long, but because you outside with the people you was or are involved in doesn't mean you involved in every activity. Now, I'm going to tell you why I put that video up. Because people know that I stopped putting up videos like that for a minute, like me with the gang outside with the fellas. It's rare I do that. I could do that all day, right? But I'm a firm believer that the feds, TNT, police, or whoever didn't know about a lot of people until they either made a video or somebody put them in video. And then they getting locked up. Thanks a lot, moron. You did great for the gang. You put in work. So I'm a firm believer of that, and I know that. So I asked these people, yo, do you mind if I put, that, yeah, there ain't nothing. Boom, go ahead. I told them the project I was working on. It's a small little project, but I want you to listen up. That video has so many comments, negative and positive. All the people that Kings might have did something to, or burgers, molde con flay, all the jokes, right? So I let up most 90% or 80% of even negative comments to show that when you leave all comments, the video takes off because the algorithms have it mixed up where even a bad comment is supposed to be good. Like people are tuned into this video, and that's what Microsoft, YouTube, and all these platforms are trying to work on stopping. That because you make a video that deems to be negative, because people are commenting like crazy on it, like it boosts the video up. Because that's exactly how the dude that used the strategy to go into the Capitol building did that. He was an online Latin dude, right? And he was planning this all out online. But the video took off and was circulating so much that the algorithms on whatever machines of other platforms he was on picked it up, like, are people interested in this? Yeah, but you're not watching that video and see why they're interested in it, right? So it goes to show you good and bad comments are in that comment, in that short for 48 seconds. But check this out. I posted a video before, and we always talk about growth, development, change on our channels. A lot of guys like us that make this content, not only me, a lot of dudes that make Rikers Island content or prison content or report on hip-hop news or what have you, we do it all. Not trying to show off. We don't show off. We show up. You already know the slogan, right? So it's on the lockout. Lockout gang / lockout fam. When we say lockout gang, we mean our notification gang. When we say lockout fam, we mean our family here. We family. We bonded. I love y'all. Y'all show me love. More love than I don't be around my immediate family. I always built my family from the outside. The people in the street, people I meet. I take a bond with them or close to them. And boom, because I didn't know how to have friends before. Today I do. And a lot of it is thanks to the work I've been putting in on here, on social media platforms, whether it be iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Pandora. The list goes on, right? And YouTube and every other streaming platform that we might be on. I met a lot of wonderful people. That's putting in work, networking. What can we do to better this place that we live in today so that we could probably feel a little more comfortable tomorrow? So I put that video up, screaming out gang talk, right? What have you. Looking, first of all, people are like, oh, you got 2 masks on. Oh, bro, he's acting like a gangster, but he shook of the government, bro. Shook of the government. I'm shook. And I can't even say shook, but to your words, shook. My friends, my dear friends, my brothers, Meg, rest in peace. 526 Ave, Sunset Park. The Booth, NYC. Hold Your Own. HYO, look it up. Google it. Facts. Passed away from that. Over 10 people that were dear to me passed away from that. I gotta be a fool if I'm gonna keep going out there without a mask. Or somebody will say, yeah, he got the mask, but his nose is uncovered. That was for 1 second while I made the video and no one was around me, bro. But I made that video and I don't gotta explain nothing. I just wanted to say that to let people know a mask. It never because I'm scared, because I did stick-ups all my life and never wore a mask. Facts. Those that know. But with that being said, that video was deemed a little negative to me, right? Because I know how people take it online, and I'm always beefing and talking against cyber banging, against gang culture, even though at one time I was that. I was that cold-heartedly. in the early 90s, all that. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. I put up a super positive video, a lot of positive videos, right? And I'm gonna show you why people do those things that I did in that small short. I put up a video on the first black military chief ever in history. Go look at the video, see how many views it has. No, but war, you know, these Latin dudes are racist, brother. I could have talked about Jennifer Lopez. I could have talked about Big Pun. I could have talked about Daddy Yankee, anybody. But I took the time out to talk about our brothers and sisters, black or brown. Because although everybody could talk their shit, at the end of the day, to be real, and it's not riding nobody, it's just facts. I got black nieces and nephews. Most of my peoples that you see me or talking about my videos or what or where or who, right? In this channel, I didn't start making channels talking about kings. I was talking about bloods that were my friends. So let's not confuse one thing with the other, or when somebody's in their little emotion and offended stage and I put out a video because I'm mad at an individual, not as a group, as a whole. I don't judge people's whole group. You would never hear me on this channel saying, yo, F your whole set or F this, never that. I don't do those. Or their homie situations, I don't do those. But one thing is for sure and two things is for certain is the fact that when people say, oh, we need to get more of these brothers to unite and talk positive things to the youth and this and that, right? To refrain from the word KIDS, because we already know how the tube and the FTC feel about that. And I keep telling people, right? But I'm not going to keep trying to be your teacher because you ain't watching, right? Because dudes don't subscribe to nothing or don't watch nothing, right? But I subscribe to things that show me the way, a better way. But the FTC fines the content creator $48,800 and something if they feel you're targeting KIDS. Facts. So that's why I don't ever say I'm doing this for KIDS or none of that. This is not a kids channel. This is a grown-ups channel. And of course, we love the youth and all that. But let's keep it at that. But I don't use the word. And I'm just giving all my peoples, all my homies a heads up that make content. Refrain from that word because I'm going to tell you something. Look it up. I'm not the YouTube police or nothing. I'm just trying to look out for you because I know the rules and regs to the tube. Facts. So with that being said, you think that YouTube, the FTC or anybody wants dudes that was in gangs right now that sometimes come on and seem like they active and are undecided, one-footed, and beef all day to each other or whatever, right? Content creators on this dark side of the internet, because this is the dark side of the internet, in case you didn't know. Not all the time, but a lot of the times. That's why I have 6 legitimate YouTube channels where I do different things. And you should too. Because the day that they shut that channel off on you, you're just done. Even though YouTube, when they want you off the tube, they shut all your channels you involved in. They have face recognition, my G. Facts. And you just banned. Facts. You can't even log in from the devices at your home. I guarantee you, ask somebody that knows somebody. So with that being said, I stay away from that. And you think that they want dudes like us or like anybody that just came home talking about, yo, this channel is for the KIDS. Hell no, I don't want you around my KIDS. Homie, you the last dude. You get it? And we not talking about nobody. We speaking in general. I'm trying to show you something so that we all learn something. And we learn, okay, this is how you do it. So when you got a good video and good content and it don't go nowhere, you said that that is for KIDS too many times. And there's a thing called targeting KIDS. Them things I have back there, you see them? The Luke, Spider-Man, all that, right? in your content, even though you put this video is not for kids, you got to mark your channel not for KIDS. I just slipped up and used the word. See how tight I get? You have to mark that. Press that little circle that says not for KIDS. So you don't have to do every video like that, because then they pick up, there's a chance that you might make a KIDS video. So anything that's considered that you might be targeting KIDS, they can ban and shut off your channel for. Facts. YouTube I keep saying this, they got fined $170 million. They settled. Boom. All right, we effed up. But now it's on us, the content creator, the next one. So they figured out a way. They figured these dudes are making money off of this. It's like the license. When people first started driving, they said, they making money. We got to figure out how to get money from them. You heard? The mob wants their cut. You know the mob? The government. The biggest mob in the world. Facts. So they did it to us. So I stay away from that. But whatever you put in your video could be also to them mean that you targeting KIDS. And KIDS, they love Jordan hats. They love the way we dress, anything. So I guess they left that open, right? It's like a crazy loophole for them. Like anytime they don't like you, they could be like, oh, you're targeting KIDS. No, I'm not. Oh, you're not? So what's that teddy bear behind you? You know what I'm saying? Youngins love that. Oh, you're not? So what's that emoji little thing back there? KIDS love that. So what's that cereal box behind you? Anything. Because all that is targeting KIDS in a way. They love it. Colors, all that, right? So that's where you got to figure out what's more important to you. You know what I mean? So that's why I stay away from that. For those people that always comment, yo, when you going to do something for KIDS and all that, that's heat, homie. When I do it, I move in silence, and I've been doing it. You know, and when I talk, I'm talking to everybody. But I'm definitely not talking to a dude that is 200 years old. You feel me? But with that being said, I made a video today, and I was going to post it, but then I decided to go live. By the way, just in case, it's no big deal. If you open up a channel, you could do the same. Everybody does it. We could only grow online with the community's help. It's not a secret. Fox 5 does it. Eyewitness News does it. All journalists do it. Or everybody that does content and streaming does it. We are no different, bro. We take EBT, we take anything, you heard? So the link is in the description. You don't gotta ask me of all my videos to my Cash App and my PayPal. The minute someone delivers something, boom, to my Cash App or PayPal, I get it and I announce it on here. I'm gonna have soon a stream where when people do that, boom, it's not the FCC, so you're wrong, Clark. With no disrespect, you're definitely wrong. FCC is for the radio, my dude. I'm not trying to show off or doodle on you, but I know this very well, bro. Thanks for trying to make the correction, but you're definitely wrong. Google it. It's not FCC, bro. FCC is what I deal with when I'm on the radio live. Facts. It's FTC. Facts. So I didn't get the alphabet confused or nothing, and just so the people don't get confused with what you're commenting, he's wrong, guys. It's not the FCC. That's for radio, all right? And that's for cursing and other things. Here, online, YouTube, on the internet, that has nothing to do with radio right now. It's not FCC, right? It's FTC. Look it up. And that dude don't play. He looks very much so like the devil. And I'm not saying it because he's white. Right, it's exactly that, what you said, Rodriguez. So those things I've been had. I collect a bunch of those things. I don't even want to mention what it is. You already know. But that's why this dude told me, I don't understand why my channel is not getting monetized. But he reviews a lot of Pac-Man games and all that. If you look up the Pac-Man game, right, it's for people under a certain age. I think it's like it starts at 5. So I wouldn't do nothing that has to do with that. I would look it up before I do that, right? And I would deal with games or anything that are 13 and over, because that is what the tube and the FTC is really worried about. Youngins that are under 13. Facts. Online, that's the age. Facts. Online. Of course, I'm pretty sure they worry about all people as we do. We love all people. But the ones that they really worried about people targeting is KIDS 13 and under. So them games and all that, you won't really see me talking about, or reactions, or even unboxings that are for under that age or whatever. I try to stay away from. If I got to do it, I do it respectfully, and I always let it be known. You feel me? You used to always hear me say, this channel is for grown-ups. You feel me? To educate grown people. I always used to put that in all my descriptions. If you go back and you look, it says, this is for entertainment purposes and to educate grown people. Facts. So, why you bugging? Oh, they asked too. Yeah. I know what you mean. Now I get it. I get it now. Yeah. Sound like that. It could get like that. You heard? It gets crazy. Yo, give me 1 second. By the way, right? I'm working on my store for the merchandise because, as everybody knows, I had spoke about it before. We had I had an in-store like deal before, and we were supposed to launch a lot of the products and gear that I had coming out, but due to this disrespectful 19 thing, that got put to the side. So I waited as long as I could. Everybody's been asking for merch on all my platforms, and I did some other stuff with someone. But anyway, I wanted to give the best of the best, not like, some crappy merch that I wouldn't even wear. So right now, even if I deal with merch, with Amazon merch, or I deal with Redbubble, and this is tips for you guys if you ever want to deal with these people. Redbubble is working awesome right now. A print on demand, I don't know about buying your own machines to print out your own gear. Is it worth it if you got like a large audience for that and that's what you plan on doing? I've been having online businesses like Shopify, e-commerce. I've been into all that. I just don't talk about it because as all my other channels and platforms that we're on, I do this here and I do that over there. And if you find out about it, that's on you. You feel me? But I don't go advertising it real hard because just like I have a different audience on Noticias por YouTube, de Spanish, or Cultura de Oro, or any other channel where I don't show my face at, that people don't even know it's me. Facts. If you ever figure out it's me, let me know, boy, this is you, and I won't lie to you. But that is the power of online, right? That you can make and generate an income, or make videos up to you generating income, right? Your target should never be generating an income because it's not going to work if you're doing it for the money. Have fun with it. Everything else, your higher power is going to take care of, right? He knows you got to eat. So with that being said, you can make videos without even showing your face. You can't get it any better than that, right? For years already, they have placed your dream job or your career right in the palm of your hands. So no one seems to understand it yet. A lot of people do, but the hood is just getting it. It's mind-boggling when I hear someone from the hood or not from the hood tell another creator that's making hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars a month. Because in case you didn't know, people make millions of dollars on these platforms with just live streams and posting content. Facts. Videos. 2-minute videos, and make millions. Facts. So with that being said, everybody gets paid different. Nobody gets paid the same on these platforms. But you have somebody in the comment section say, bro, get a job, to the person. Are you serious? Get a job. He has like 10 jobs. He's an editor. He's a graphics designer. He's a podcaster. He's an influencer. He's a radio personality, a host. Like, he has a million hats. Maybe you should reevaluate what you're doing, because a lot of people that make content make more money in probably a day than you will than a lot of people will make probably in a year, or probably even in a few years. The dude that makes content, not everybody, but a lot of them, makes more money than everybody that lives on your block. On my mother. I'll never lie to you. But I'm not gonna keep pushing something on you. When you get it finally, it's probably gonna be a little too late, right? The whole world is already almost online. And a lot of people in 2021 figured out, holy snap, I lost my job. It's becoming a thing of the past to get on the train or drive to work. And they trying to do everything from home where you couldn't even find computer pieces to put your computer together. And a lot of people just thought, oh, let me just go buy any computer to live stream and all that. And if you're streaming on a few places and gaming and live streaming and doing video, a regular computer does not work for all that. Believe me. It might do like a little bit, but it's going to look whack. So anyway, give me 1 second. I'm about to turn on the fan in here. I'm on the process of putting the AC in the window in here in my studio. Yo, ABGBKOD, what up? Player. Gang.